social discourse. We normally don't take. Jeff,
Jay Bush,
Paul.
Social Discourse Podcast. Welcome back. We normally don't really take stuff from what's happening on TV or in social media, but what was this? Last week, it was going around about Tahiri and Vado on marriage boot camp, where they got into a little domestic violence situation. Actually, we were going to talk about domestic violence at some point, but what better time to do it than now? Jason just watched it for the first time before we start recording. What was your thoughts in seeing that?
I watched it once, and I like to watch things 3, 4, 5, 600 times because I view things differently. I see things differently when I watch things. That's why I like to watch movies over and over and over. But with that situation, with me just watching it, I feel like their marriage is not healthy overall.
They're not married.
Well, they're not married.
Yeah.
It's just a marriage boot camp. Well, it's just that their relationship overall is just not healthy.
Why do you say
Me personally, I feel like keep your hands to yourself. They teach you that in elementary. You know what I'm saying? Keep hands, feet, and other objects to yourself. They teach you that in kindergarten. So I don't know why these females, or even just males overall, period, people just period, I don't know why they be putting their hands on their spouses or just other people, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in men putting their hands on women, but I also don't believe in women putting their hands on men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean that situation was just ugly. Stupid. It was uncalled for.
Right. The only issue I have with it is the individual Vado let it simmer before he responded. Because to me, I feel when people let stuff simmer and they're expecting something from the person who they have the issue with, that's open door for that person to do something else to get you upset, and now they're looking crazy because you're the aggressor. Like the way they set that scene up when they showed it, it just looked like he flipped on her. Yeah. Like a lot of people didn't see that apples being thrown at him, so that's why I feel like he should have addressed the situation after she threw the apples. Like you, I don't agree with a man hitting a woman, but I do agree with a man defending himself from anything. I'm not gonna let anyone, man or female, just attack me and you don't get no response.
I did a bad job. I should have did, because everybody don't watch that show. I actually just start watching it myself.
As a man, he's a man.
Somebody told a female friend suggested that I watch this show, so that's why I started watching it.
To that,
I'm a hopeless romantic, buddy. I'm here to bring light to the women in this dark stage of how men treat women. But no, on the serious side. So yeah, when they promoted the actual episode, they only showed Vado grab Tahiri up. And then like everybody was outraged or whatever. But then when they showed the actual episode, they showed Tahiri throwing 2 apples at his face with bad intent. So I feel like in watching the reaction, a lot of people keep saying, "Oh man, it ain't no reason for a man to put their hand on a woman." I feel like we need to change that. I don't think a man should obviously put their hands on a woman. And like you said, a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man either. We all have daughters. With my daughter, I teach her, I teach her that do not put your hands on anyone without expecting to get hit back. So if you hit a boy, he's going to hit you back. If you hit a girl, she's going to hit you back. Don't expect that you could hit someone and they're not going to hit you back just because they're a boy, and boys aren't supposed to hit women.
Right.
I feel like by teaching these women, young ladies and girls that a man is not supposed to hit you. I feel like it's kind of the reason why Tahiri or other women will feel like they could get off with doing that type of shit. Vado waited, and that like he probably could have cooled down in that amount of time. I found it funny personally. I have a sense of humor that's different. That he was waiting for her to apologize when they were sitting there, and once he, if you watch the video, once he heard that she wasn't apologizing and taking ownership, his whole demeanor changed. And then that's the part I find funny. When he grabbed her, I didn't find that funny. But I also didn't get man in blacked with that whatever beam shit is and forget why he did it like everybody else did. Like, he didn't just grab her up. Although I don't agree with him grabbing her up, he didn't just grab her up out of nowhere. She did something to incite him into doing that. Men are obviously, for the most part, stronger than women, and that's the reason why they say we shouldn't hit women. But last point, we know, for instance, Mike Tyson is a killer. I wouldn't, if Mike Tyson approached me on some rah-rah shit, like, I would defend myself. I would never approach Mike Tyson to try to fight. You know why? He probably could get the upper hand, probably, because nigga, I don't know. Till you beat me, I don't think you can fight. But no, I'm serious. I wouldn't approach him to start a fight. Women can know that a man can beat them, and they will be the aggressor. Like, that's not.
Okay,
I don't get that.
This is, again, I think everybody has the right to defend themselves against whatever, from whoever. But me as a man, I'm not going to pound a female out like I would do a male. That's my thing. But I will let them know, like, you're not about to keep on taking off on me or throwing stuff at me with no repercussions.
So tell me something. It was a couple of things I wanted to say to you. I disagree with you. I want to go back a little bit. I disagree with you. So do you feel like, well, you clearly feel that he should have said something or did something instead of let it calm down.
Address the situation when
right then and there.
Yeah, because when you let stuff simmer, expecting an apology and all that, you might, like Jeff said, he might have calmed down from it, but he was expecting an apology, which didn't come. So he already was upset from the apples being thrown.
Now he should have got up when she did the apple.
Yeah, I'm not even saying get up and attack her. Just, hey, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Try to talk it out or something. But
clearly,
just let it simmer. Like, no,
they knew. We know what was going on about the situation. About the buzzing and stuff like that, and the reason why she was getting mad or whatever. And she aggressively threw the apples at him. I feel like he did the right thing. Not by yanking her up, but I feel like he did the right thing on let's try to de-escalate the situation. You know what I'm saying? Try to calm down a little bit or whatever, and then take a different approach as far as like, hey, earlier what you did, I didn't agree with what you did or whatever else, and then try to talk about, I feel like you owe me an apology.
First off, when something getting physical, ain't no trying to de-escalate nothing.
Well, when she walked away, when she threw it and then she walked away. So when she walked away, that's when de-escalation can come in at right then and there, because she's leaving the situation. You know what I'm saying? So that should give you time to calm down or rethink everything over, and then once things calm down. You're married. I'm sure that you're married. I'm sure you know like how the situation. And I'm married, and so even with my wife, me and my wife, we get into heated discussions or stuff like that or whatever. So heated disagreements. So
my thing is, physical.
No, it don't get physical. But what I'm saying is, and the reason why it don't get physical, because don't get me wrong, my wife do a lot of things that really, really piss me off. But my thing is, if I act out right then and there, then it could get physical, because all I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be acting out on emotion. She act out on emotion, and things can happen.
Y'all not understanding what I'm saying. I know how it is in relationships.
Right.
I know you can get into heated arguments and all that type of stuff. Okay, y'all getting in the heated arguments. Let me walk off. But once it turned physical, like I'm de-escalate what?
Physical,
but you say walk off. Walking off is good for that time, and then you can come back to it and say like, hey, I didn't like this earlier or whatever. That's perfect. That's great. That's what I'm saying. That I feel like he did what was right. But you saying like you feel like he shouldn't let it simmer. I mean, he feel like he should have said or did something.
It got physical.
At the point
You
of
feel
like
it's already to its extreme.
I get what you're saying, but she already assaulted him. Already domestic
so
violence.
address it then.
You feel like he should have addressed it right then and there. I don't
not
feel like
get
he
up and do something physical.
No,
address the situation.
Sure. I feel like he shouldn't.
He sat there and let it simmer. So that's why that situation.
He let it simmer, but I feel like he should have just be cool about it. Don't address it right then there, because I mean, somebody throwing stuff at me, attacking me or whatever, I'm gonna be. I'm coming out the corner. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my back is to the wall. I'm coming out the corner. I'm not going to allow you to do this to me. But however, I feel like he did the right thing on just letting it kind of calm down a little bit.
I understand what you're saying.
But
believe me, I do.
Right.
But as we all saw, he let it simmer. So that's why he attacked.
So he took that time. And he let it simmer. He took that time and just built up anger.
Because if you really truly watch the scene, you can tell it's eating up at him.
Right.
Because one of the other individuals was there, spoke on the side like bottles of pissed.
Right.
So people can tell he's pissed.
Right.
He's pissed. Now when it got to their turn to speak, and she went along like nothing was happening, then something snapped him.
Do you believe? And I mean, I know we can't like act out or talk about things for the most part that like, oh, would have, could have, should have. But do you believe if he would have addressed the situation right then and there, do you think it would have got more physical than what it did?
Like you said, we couldn't give hypotheticals of what could have happened, but the situation, like, it wouldn't look as bad on him if he would address it then and there. So, like I said, they piece it together to make us think before we actually saw the episode. Like,
so we don't have to harp on their situation.
Just domestic violence overall.
Yeah, overall, like from what we take from their situation is, I feel that a big problem. You said you would never pound a woman out. Like
that was my second thing.
Like if a woman hits me,
I'm not
guaranteeing you that I will not hit you back.
Right. Like
I can guarantee you that I will never hit you first.
Right.
I cannot guarantee that if you punch me in my shit, that I will not get you off me.
Like our parents.
That's different.
Wait a minute.
No, wait.
You think get you off me means grab. No. If you hitting me and I have to hit you with an uppercut like the bus driver, guess what's about to happen? You go in the jail
I don't
now.
I don't want to laugh. Listen.
If that's what it takes to get you off me, that's what it takes. My mother did not raise me. She raised me just like how I'm raising my daughter. If somebody hits you, you hit them back. What I will do as a man is not beat the fuck out of a woman. That's not what I'm here for. But I will restrain.
But do y'all feel like? But restrain is something different.
And I don't hit women.
Restrain.
I haven't been in a situation where I've been in a situation where my where an ex he tried to fight me and I got her off of me. I was able to get her off without hitting. But if she would have got out on me some way, I could even take it to the Tahiri shit. Let's say Tahiri had good aim. Apples are hard, and she cracked him in his eye.
Right.
You've had a black eye, you're a boxer.
Right.
Or whatever. You could tell when your shit about to swell.
Right.
If you punch me in my shit right here and I feel it's about, ain't no guarantee you not about to get hit back.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm not.
I don't promote it. I don't agree with it.
So you will just let a woman whoop on you?
Years. I mean, many years ago, before my wife and I got married, when she was just a mother of my children, she put her hands on me. I'm not a battered husband. I was a battered father. She put her hands on me. I didn't put my hands on her. I'm not about to hit her back. I'm not about to hit her. I mean, like, times before, and she didn't do it all the time or whatever, but, you know, like, I mean, you know, people get emotional. People get emotional. No, but no, here's the thing, all right? There been times that she swung to hit me, smack me, or whatever. And it ain't never that she's like punching on me, welling on me, nothing like that, or whatever. Never nothing like that. But she'll probably swing to slap me or try to punch me or whatever. Something simple. But my thing is, I mean, I would grab her and restrain her, like, hey, chill the fuck out. I'm not about to put my hands on her.
Okay, I understand that. And
period.
Nothing against your wife. Says I like your wife.
Sure.
But
what you mean, like my wife? Nigga, we gonna talk about it.
She came up now.
Guns play, nigga.
No, I like your wife, but see, to me, like, that couldn't be me. Like, she is. Well, I'm hearing she's got comfortable in
taking off.
Yeah.
No. It's not that she got comfortable. I mean, my wife and I, we've been together for 18 years. I will be a lie and say that it never got violent. You know what I'm saying? It never. Okay. Not saying that I put my hands on her, but what she's saying. But what happened was that have I got slapped a couple times? I have. Out of 18 years,
because she was angry.
No, this is the problem.
Hold on. Because she was angry, she felt she could smack you. You also been angry in a relationship, right? In arguments, right?
Yeah, I never slapped her.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No, wait. I just lied.
1 point.
I slapped my wife one time.
You were an animal.
No. I slapped my wife.
I never had to do that.
Listen, let me tell you. At the beginning of 2003, I slapped my wife one time. She was the mother of my child, and I slapped her one time off a reaction.
Nigga, you wasn't had no kid in 2003.
No, I'm just, well, she wasn't the mother of my child. She was just my girlfriend.
Mother of some other nigga child.
No, she was my girlfriend at the time. And then I got her pregnant like right after. No, it was 04 then. It was 2004. It was 2004. And there was a reaction of me slapping her one time. After reaction, I felt,
she hit you first?
I felt bad about it. It's like, damn, I felt really bad because I slapped her. And from that day forward, I vowed, and y'all be around me. Like, and my wife, you know, she's emotional. She don't put her hands on nothing like that. But I do not put my hands no more. But I used to say that. But I do not put my hands on my wife. I mean, we don't play that. Since we've been married for 15 years now. We don't play that hitting game. We don't play that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is my thing. You trying to clean it up.
I'm not cleaning it up. I'm just being honest.
Let me finish.
She did slap me a couple times.
The problem is,
I'm listening.
My initial statement was, women are being taught the wrong thing.
Okay.
They are taught that they can hit you and you should not hit them back. And
right.
I feel that the reason why they do that is because they're taught that. If they were taught to expect, if you, like I teach Janae, if you hit somebody, they're potentially going to hit you back.
Sure.
It's assumed that you're getting hit back if you hit anybody, man or woman.
Right.
With regard to you, and this is a problem, man, we have to have a woman come on here. Women feel that they could hit you and expect that nothing is to happen from that. And they will say, it's like, it's a travesty if a man hits a woman. At any case, no matter if she was whooping his ass, once he hits, it's wrong. It should be the same look of disgust when a woman is hitting a man.
I agree. But it's not that case.
Why? But why? So, let's pretend you say your wife was mad and that's why she's emotional when she gets angry and hits you. Right? And that's accepted.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, let me finish.
It's
accepted that when a woman gets mad or has gotten mad, that they can swing on a man because they're angry. Mm-hmm. So, are you never angry at your wife?
Yeah,
of course you're angry at your wife. Angry. So why is it not accepted? So how come you haven't hit her in your angry moments?
For many reasons.
Because you have self-control probably. Now, women will hit a man because they're angry and think, oh, I'm mad, that's why I did it, and just chalk it to they were emotional. When is chalking it to you're emotional and okay for putting your hands on somebody?
It's never okay.
Exactly. It's never okay for a woman or a man.
Either.
So we have to stop just glossing over the situations where the woman hits first. Not saying, again, I don't hit women, but I tell any...
You don't hit women,
First. Yeah, that's my shirt.
That's
what I said. I will never hit a woman first, but I will never not defend myself either. I'm going to defend myself.
I'm not hitting one. And especially me knowing what I know.
You know what? I think if I was married to your wife, she would have never swung on me. Know why? Because she knows that if she swings on me, I'm potentially going to get hit back.
And it's not just
your wife swings on you because you say,
my wife
you can hit me. You can hit me. I'm not going to do anything.
Wait a minute. My wife
she had in the past.
Nope, my wife haven't swung on me in the past.
So
my girlfriend swung on me in the past.
Okay.
Then she became my children's mother. Then she became my wife. Out of the 15 years of marriage, we haven't been physical at all.
I can't have a woman that feels comfortable swinging.
And just because
if you swing on me, our relationship is over. And I haven't had that as an issue. Because what if you swing on me and I hit you back? If you hit me and I hit you back, then I'm in trouble. So, nigga, I'm not going through it.
And you said, knowing what you know, okay, you box. That's one of the reasons. It don't matter if you box or not. Anybody can hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
Hurt somebody or knock somebody out.
Of course. 98% of the time, the man is going to be stronger than the woman.
Right.
98% of the time, unless you're Paul. You know?
Yeah, I never got swung on by a woman, so.
That's because you're evil, man. I'm scared of you. I won't even swing on you. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously though, I don't think it's okay for men to put their hand on women. I don't think it's okay for women to put their hands on men or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of whatever the situation is, I would never put my hands on a female.
You have a daughter.
We're not trying to change your opinion.
You're not gonna change my opinion.
You have a daughter. How old is she?
My daughter's 15.
So in 3 years,
ain't nothing to do with nothing.
You and your daughter are out and about, and she run into some girl she had a problem with in high school with 6 of them, and they start whooping her ass, and you can't grab her off. You're not gonna defend your daughter. You grab one, 5 on them. You grab another one. They just keep switching, whooping her ass. You just grab it. You're not gonna start getting the women out the way from whooping your daughter's ass.
Listen to me. I'm a real man.
Now I'm your godfather, so if he answers this question wrong,
listen.
It's not about a question.
But no, seriously, answer that question. Because people say that, but in situations you will hit a woman.
No, this is a situation.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to hit a woman.
So how are you going to handle this?
Now.
That was the wrong example. I got better.
With a situation like that, I am not going to hit a female.
Okay.
If they jumping on my daughter, I will pull, maybe just yank a female up and push them off
and they will come back up
so aggressively that they will not want to come back.
Okay.
And I'm just being honest. I'm not about to be out there.
6 girls.
6 girls.
In this situation.
I'm not about to be out there.
Better
Six girls. I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to do it.
Hold on. Better example.
A female would be like,
better example.
A man.
Better
about to do that.
Better example. You married. You love your wife.
I love my wife.
Y'all out. She got beef with a female. Female with grown women with 4 of her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Get into it with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? You still gonna be on that pulling?
Get into it with my wife. Wait, listen to me. Let's go. That's a horrible example. Listen, let's go.
Whatever, man.
When my daughter gets jumped on or whatever, these is kids. Like, you understand what I'm saying? These is more so like younger women. But this is younger women.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is younger women.
That's why
with grown ass females, right. It's never gonna get to a fight because here it is. We grown as fuck. We close to our 40s, bro. here's the deal. There is adults out there. Well, there is adults out there that's fighting. You know what I'm saying? But my wife and I, we're grown. I'm not about to be out here. Me personally, I'm not about to be out here fighting nobody.
Exactly. Y'all ain't causing a problem.
You miss what I'm telling you.
They ran up on her and started
You miss what I'm telling you. We're leaving. Let's just leave. It's okay. We'll leave.
And you trying to leave and they start hitting you. Stop trying to avoid that.
Listen, y'all know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watch my surroundings and all types of other shit or whatever else. I'm not about to let nobody walk up on us. I'm not about to let nothing happen.
You don't know what's in the next person's mind.
I understand what
if
you're saying.
If I hit you right now, you wouldn't.
I understand what you're saying. Listen, if you hit me right now, I'll slip that shit because you slow.
Everybody watching that know that's a damn lie. Everybody
you swing on me, I'm slipping in like 5 times because you slow. But here's my thing though, like, you know what I'm saying? If we get into an altercation or whatever, a disagreement or whatever the case may be, all right, look, we're going to be adults about this. We're not about to be out here fighting. We're damn near 40. We're not about to be out here fighting people for what?
Okay. The reason I came up with that example is because
if I have to pull a female off of my wife or break some stuff up or whatever, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm not about to hit a female.
Listen. So I was with me, Paul, my younger brother, Russell. In fact, we walked this shit. I'm probably 18, 19, maybe. We walking and I guess she had an issue with somebody. It's like 6, 7 girls jumped out.
Fallon had a problem with somebody?
6 or 7 girls jumped out and start
trying.
Hold on. Say 6, 7 girls jumped out and started jumping her. Initially, I'm pulling these girls off. Yeah.
As you should.
Right. And then the girls started hitting me. And no matter how many I was pulling off, they were still able to jump fast. So when the girl started hitting me, I pushed her. And then, like I said, she landed a shot that was about to get her cracked. And Paul grabbed me. And we eventually...
Why did you grab him? Hold on, give me a second. Why you grab him?
Because at that time, like...
You wasn't going to say hit the females.
No, it wasn't that. Like, I assessed the situation quickly. Like, we out here about to fight some females. Of course, if the police get called and they lumped up, we in trouble. But as an adult, if anybody comes at me, male or female, in an aggressive way, attacking me, I'm going to defend myself.
So watch this, all right? I get it. I hear what you're saying. I don't agree with you, but I hear what you're saying. You have your own opinion, and I value it. Some days.
It don't matter.
So you do know, though, right? You do know, say, if you hit me, right? Just say you hit me first, and I end up whooping your ass, fucking you up. If the police come, I'm going to jail. I'm going to be the one going to jail. Although I defended myself, but I was the aggressor.
It don't matter. I know.
Well, you just said that, like, if the police come, they lumped up.
That's at a young age.
No, it's not the same thing.
First off, like,
you was an adult. You was
at a young age, fresh out of school. Like I said,
adult.
At this point in time in my life, nobody's putting their hands on me. Nobody. Right. Male or female.
Right.
If the police come and I get arrested for whooping my ass,
so why you let a female put her hands on Jeff?
At a young age, man. Don't try to.
I'm just asking you.
At a young age, I wasn't thinking about that.
I'm gonna ask you something.
I also said at this point in time, what I would do. You try to swing shit back like I'm gonna change how I feel. I'm not.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Because you sit there and let somebody, male or female, put their hands on you. That's I'm fine with that. That's you. But we're saying we're not going to do that.
It's not that I'm gonna let a male put his hands on you. You trying to throw some shit out there right now, but I'm taking it as disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well, man.
So no, listen,
I'm not letting a female lump your ass up.
I'm not letting the female lump me up. Listen, control what you can control. And it's not always about striking or whatever else. It's not about that, bro. If you can stop a female from her hitting you, just stop her.
Do you address the situation?
Address the situation. Why address the situation that's already heated? Why address it right then and there?
So
calm down. You're mad. I'm mad. I'm pissed. You just bust me with these apples. I'm pissed. You pissed clearly because you threw the apples at me. If I'm mature enough to let the situation calm down, I'm gonna let it calm down. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Earlier, I didn't like the fact that you did this to me.
Let it calm down.
I feel that you owe me an apology.
Then she did something else to tip it over. Now he's up yoking her. Let it calm down. When she was an aggressor, physical aggressor, let it calm down. I'm expecting an apology from her. I'm still upset from earlier. Now she did something else to get me upset. Like, I'm not understanding
This
that.
is coming from the same guy who wanted to start a record label called Slap a Hole Records. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't listen to nothing you want to say, Paul. Like, no, listen. No, all those sides, seriously, I feel like he did good by not going off the emotion at that point in time. You know what I'm saying?
So what about when he did go off emotion?
That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. That wasn't good at all. I mean, truthfully, the way I view it, that was two separate situations. The way I view it, I look at it, like, because, yeah, you let it calm down or whatever, but then you hyped yourself back up and then you just, like, yoked her up.
How was it two separate?
Why you slap me, Charlie? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, that was a week ago.
Two separate situations when it was ongoing from what happened earlier. He was just sitting there expecting something that wasn't going to happen.
It was two separate situations.
Okay.
He's saying because same thing like you
Same thing what you're saying. Same thing what you're
Yeah.
saying. But my thing is though, you let it calm down or whatever, and then you go back later on.
So that's why I'm saying address it then and there.
You can't address it right then and there. You can't just act out on emotions. Period. Though overall.
I don't know. For me, like I've had situations where women have like I said, that situation when I was a young man, very young man, and even in trying to you try not to hit them, but I will say I was about to hit that girl because she.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, be glad that Paul was there because that was the only reason.
I'm glad Paul was there.
We were outnumbered, and I don't even remember how it even stopped. But they had a lot of girls, and
Matter of fact, you know what? I remember this situation. I think they wasn't driving. A dog drove them.
Yeah.
So
once tried to jump fast.
Once they saw that we weren't about to let it happen, and you was about to take off, I think the lady got
took off running.
No, they got her people under control.
Because it was Russell was like off to the side.
Well, Russell was. I said, well, Russell
was off to the side. So maybe if he was there,
Russell ain't want no smoke.
No, he was off to the side.
Leaving himself. So we didn't know what was about. He was pissing.
Oh, he was leaving. I thought he said leaving himself.
He was pissing. The statue is over, so they can't get it. No, so it was. They had quite a few, and we had like how you try. Oh, we would walk away, nigga.
Somebody pop.
Wait, I get it.
A lot of times you can't walk away.
This nigga is not for me. See.
You damn
you
right.
think that you can walk away from any altercation?
You're right. Listen, let me tell you something.
They jumped out of the car and started swinging. Ain't no walking away.
Let's set this straight. Let's set this straight for the record.
If this was
I am not from the
wife,
east of Canton. I'm not from the east of Canton. I'm from 116.
If your wife and you were walking down the
way,
street,
man,
and they jumped out, like I said originally, they jumped out and they start swinging on your wife. It ain't no walking away. It's you watching your wife get beat. And you try and stop. Stop. You pull this one off.
Next one.
And then the next, they still on her.
Why
you grab this one, the next one gonna go.
Why are you pulling them so far though? That's the thing though. That's where you was losing at. That's how I know y'all niggas can't fight.
This is a video game.
These niggas can't fight.
You think it's a video game where you
Where's
got
y'all taking? Where's y'all taking to? Go over here and sit down. Go over here and sit down and don't get back up.
It's a video game. He defeated the most enemy. It's a video game. Once you throw her off, she disappears. No, nigga, she's coming back.
Let me tell you something.
She's coming back for more.
Let me tell you something. Once you put some female off,
she disappears.
once you put some female off on top of verbal judo.
Hey, stop that!
No, hey.
Stop it!
So that's what happened to you and your wife.
I'm not going back in there.
On top of verbal judo. I'm telling you. Now listen, I mean on some real shit.
Verbal judo.
It's a such thing called verbal judo. I mean, and I mean, we all use it all the time. It's just the correct word for it. It's just a So verbal judo, you know, it's pretty much is a more so like just if you scare somebody. No, it's a real word.
Talk to our cameraman.
No, you ain't gotta talk to our cameraman.
My man, you heard that? Verbal judo.
It's verbal judo. So listen,
more about
also,
this.
no, on some real shit though. Like if you just thinking like, listen, like if I tell you, like, man, listen, nigga, if you swing on me, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? And if I continue to go up, it's all verbal judo. It's all verbal judo. So what that thing is, though, really, I'm giving you a head. Like, you know what? This nigga might just fuck me up. Let me think. No, you know what? Let me rethink this shit real quick.
That's good. You know what? For you know, my kid.
I'll fuck you up.
Now listen, you know what? We do it to our kids all the time, but we even do it to other people though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, man? I'm about to beat this nigga ass. Like, you know what I'm saysaying? They be like, oh shit, hold on, wait a minute, dog, wait, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get people out here suckers. Like many.
What you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm going shopping. I got buy some
We
stuff
gonna
for my
link back
kids.
up, man. We going to DC, man. It's time.
Man, listen.
Because you living in a motherfucking fantasy.
No, this real.
If you think somebody is about to stop fighting or stop wanting to fight on you because you said I'm gonna beat you, if somebody, I
guarantee you right now, if I ride across Euclid right now, true story. If I ride across Euclid right now, right, just right across Euclid, I'll give me even two guys. See two guys, even one, two, whoever, I don't care. I'll jump out of my truck, taking my shirt off, like, nigga, I'm gonna beat you. He's like, hold on, man, wait a minute, who's you? Like, what's going on? I guarantee you, I ride across Euclid today.
You live in fantasy.
And do it.
I reject your deposit.
No, I mean, shit like that. Listen, here's the thing, all right? Here's the thing. Everybody don't want to smoke. Everybody don't want smoke. Me personally, I don't want smoke.
You're right.
You know what I'm
Everybody don't want smoke to fight, but a lot of niggas, that's why they pulling out guns.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
If I was about to fight somebody and he said, I'm about to beat your ass, that would probably be my acknowledgement to swing on him at that point. Oh, so
if somebody said I'm about to beat your
ass,
in your mind, you're thinking like, damn, he probably would beat my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something.
Karate made me rethink fighting
So
this
I'm
guy.
gonna go back to
I'm gonna fuck you up.
you were saying earlier. Like he brought up Mike Tyson. Now, if Mike Tyson walked up to one nigga, hey man, I'm about to beat your ass. Hold on, brother. Let's talk this shit.
It's all verbal judo. It's all the same. You just
That's Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson got his own word. I mean, listen. It's the same. You got a point like that. But no, seriously, and we way off the topic, but
it's sitting there because Mike Tyson, like I said, we bring it right back to domestic violence. Mike Tyson is here right now, and we having words or whatever. I'm not gonna back down, but I'm not gonna be the aggressor to move it into the physical part. But if he swings on me, we getting it. If I lose, we getting it.
All three of us here, we're going to
is Mike Tyson
nobody
saying
gets a fair one
only thing you getting is a bag of IV.
I need a fair one because if I win, instead of people saying if Mike Tyson, they gonna start saying if Jeff Flowers was here, he would be.
Well, I'll come and fix you in the hospital, brother.
I don't think. Let me tell you something. You could get knocked out with one punch. We know
For
that,
sure.
right? So Mike Tyson is able to be knocked out too.
No,
for
sure.
If I get,
I agree. I mean,
anybody can get knocked out.
Mike Ben.
I give Mike Tyson the nod because he's a professional knockout artist.
Anybody, man.
Nigga, I'm big too, nigga.
Anybody.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying? Just
180.
Okay,
Shane got knocked out by a barber.
180
You know what I'm saying?
muscle.
Okay.
180 muscle. Nigga, I'm big too.
I hear y'all. Let's get back to.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
Judo.
That's the thing with women is I feel like how we have that interior where we know not to try a Mike Tyson. We ain't gonna be the aggressor, but we will defend ourselves. Women can know that they will lose and still be the aggressor. based off of men like you telling them that if you be the aggressor, I'm not going to do anything back. Whoop my ass.
That's not true.
You use that verbal judo. Did you use verbal judo on your wife?
He just learned that within the last few years.
Let me tell you something. Now listen.
Wait, let me ask you this. Wait. So when the verbal judo when she was your girlfriend, y'all been using verbal judo all life. Right? Exactly. You just hurt your own point. No. When we are using verbal judo, when I look in this camera and say I will not hit you first, but that does not mean I will not hit you. That's verbal judo. Enough, you didn't use verbal judo, and that's why your then girlfriend was swinging on you.
Why that's not good enough? Because, I would hit you back. This nigga stop.
That's a warning.
No, because they're gonna swing. No, you crazy.
Nah. If you say seriously, there's a difference.
They know I hit hard.
There is a difference with saying like, if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. Then you get a female like, you know what? I'm gonna take my chance with this thing. If you tell her like, you know what? If you really look at it, if you're being convincing, like, bitch, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth out. Period.
Don't ever refer to a woman as a bitch.
You looking like, not saying that.
Oh, so you saying you won't hit a female, but you'll be disrespectful when you're
not saying I will be disrespectful, but my thing is though, I will say what I have to say in order for them not to jump on my wife or anything like that. Y'all over here placing these motherfucking bitches on the curb. I don't know why the fuck.
Stop calling girls out their name.
No, well, I mean, but this is not. Listen, let me tell you something. Here's the thing, right? All right, listen. It's a difference between. No, you say girls. Listen, it's a difference between bitches, women, girls, and hoes. It's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? And women know who women is. You are a real woman. You know who you are. If you's a hoe because you're doing all the hoe activities or whatever else, if the name fits you, then own up to that shit. Like,
just because a woman is promiscuous does not mean she's
hear me out, man.
Men are promiscuous.
We're not, and a lot of men, we
have to stop doing that.
We're not labeling none of that. The thing is,
like sex.
No matter what you think of the female, ain't no female about to run up on me and think she about to get shit off, and ain't no females are gonna run up on me and my wife and think they about to get shit off on me and my wife.
I'm not hitting a female. I'll push a female across the damn street. I will push her like Hawk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would.
I don't think I'll ever have to hit a female.
But yeah, but you know what?
I played that because I feel that I put that warning out in the world.
But here's the thing, though. Like I was saying, like we're not about to.
When I was married, my ex-wife hit me, and I was able to get around, push her. My sister has hit me, and I was able to get around. And
so what's the problem? Yeah. So why do you think it's okay just to be out here all of a sudden now? You got to change the heart. Now you want to hit
sister shit was recent in the last few years.
Oh, it was recent. So what makes you? What makes it?
I didn't say it was. I had the same mind state then too. I'm saying that
I never hit you before.
That's what I just said.
She hit you.
Yeah.
And you didn't hit her back.
I was able to get her off me.
There it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if I wasn't able to get her off me by grabbing and stuff,
what you would have did?
She would have got hit, my nigga. Feel me?
No, that ain't good.
No, she would have got hit.
Nah,
yes.
Man, that ain't
okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Say your wife. Hold on. Your wife or whoever, whatever female, walk up to you, spit in your face. What are you going to do?
Well, to do that, I'm not about to hit her. You gonna hit her? You telling me Kiana spit in your face? It's the most disrespectful thing you can do. Understand? Listen to me, Paul. If Kiana spit on you,
I love you, Kiana.
That's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny, man. Listen, he wrong for that.
No, he's
I'm not about to be putting my hands on no female.
So a girl can spit on you?
No, listen, I'm not saying it's okay.
I would give this warning too.
I'm not saying
it's better for you to hit me than spit on me.
That's the nastiest thing in the world.
I love my wife.
I can guarantee I'm not spitting back.
I love my wife, the mother of my kids. Spit.
I might not hit you, but you will get.
So we going somewhere?
No, I'm not hit.
You might not
hit. You will get fire slapped out of you.
That's a hit.
Might as well
Yeah, it's not
already.
a punch. A punch hurts worse.
A hit is a hit. A hit is a hit.
Well,
Might as
it
well.
is. I'm
Only
like,
Y'all feel like it's okay to beat a female.
I didn't say beat.
No,
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 y'all feel like y'all feel like
Don't put that on us.
No.
Don't do
I'm
that.
about to stop
Don't
this.
do that.
We are going to bring a
Don't do
female
that.
to continue this
You feel like
conversation.
it's okay to hit a female?
Don't do that.
Is it okay to hit a female? Yes or no?
Yes,
It's not.
that's what you're saying.
It's not okay.
I'm not. I'm
But-
no. Don't
You
do
are
that, man.
probably 10 times
Don't
stronger
do that,
than
man.
a
Hold
lot
on.
of these
Don't
women
do that.
out here.
Hold on.
Don't do that.
You are
Don't
10
do
times
that.
Wait.
stronger.
Wait.
You 10
Don't
times
do
stronger
that.
than a lot of these females out here.
Wait.
Don't do that,
You
man.
don't
Social
put your
discourse.
hands on them.
We coming back with a female. We gonna revisit this conversation again.